guys, welcome back to Summer Equals IPL. I've got Rishi, Adi, and Vansh with me, and we're here to talk about everything that has happened so far in the IPL. I've got a disgruntled Vansh with me. We'll start off with you only, dude. Um, of course, it's
Gone, bro.
disappointing.
RCB. Yeah,
No, not gone. Don't say that. Don't say that. But three losses out of five. Out of those three losses, two very tight games, dude. The one against LSG, very tight. Again, yesterday's game against CSK was extremely tight. Oh, what's the mood there?
good, bro. Really good. I'm excited to see Faf captain the team again. I think the game that against CSK, I think we lost after Faf really slowed the run rate. But yeah, again,
No,
it was like
that's
I'm kidding. Of course, like he played really well. Maxi played really well. Really unlucky in both the games. Was yeah, kind of like not like
mm,
the loss against KKR was at least like you're gonna lose, but both of these games like you're from winning positions. Again, the LSG game, of course, we played. Puran came, hit 60 of 20, and like the game changed. Here we needed 46
yeah,
or 24, and on that Chinnaswamy track, like anything was possible. Like you could score like 80 in 4 overs.
yeah,
But it's just RCB's batting after the top yeah, that's it's just like really bad. And yeah, I mean they might have to like make some probably brace well for Hasaranga. Let's see. I don't know what happens, but I hope they don't drop Hasaranga. Uh, but yeah, let's see.
he just bowled the 2 overs, by the way,
Yeah, that's,
yesterday.
I actually wanted him to bowl more. Like I
Yeah,
think the fourth over they gave to again Vishak was
yeah, not required.
great
Yeah,
because he already went for 48 or 50 runs in his 3 overs. So I mean, they could have Hasranga 2 overs 21. You know, he has the experience. He could have bowled probably like another 5 6 runs difference, and then the Rahane catch that really like mess things up for RC. But yeah, again, we're playing some good cricket. Probably the batting has to like the lower order, the middle
mm,
order is some problem. And I also they should have actually sent Hasaranga over Parnell. I was really surprised to see that happen.
mm,
And then they sent Harshal Patel at number 5 on the other day, but here they're playing him after Hasaranga when they didn't. They had like the option to send him. So again, I don't know what they're doing with Harshal Patel, where they see him batting, but yeah, I
yeah.
mean, pretty bad.
We've started off with RCB only, guys. We'll quickly touch upon Harshal Patel and that Mankad miss. How Rishi? How?
I mean, it's harder to miss from that position than
Yeah,
to hit. Like this, Bishnoi is like halfway down the crease, like the down the pitch. In fact, he can wait. He can call him back, taunt for a bit, and do whatever he wants, and then do it. But then,
yeah,
like
bro.
of course, like it can't be premeditated because I'm sure if it was premeditated, he would have definitely knocked the Bales over. It so yeah, like in the heat of the moment, he like in the flash of a second, like he wanted to do it, but then of course we all know
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
went.
On the other hand, you have a very rejuvenated CSK side with the introduction of Rahane at number 3. We called Rahane not playing at all in the I called it at least. Vanch,
Yeah,
bro, I
same.
can see Vanch is nodding his head. Adi is flying because I know, bro, Adi's call was out of thin air. No way anyone
Yeah, for
expected
real.
Rahane to do this.
And bro, he'll anything like whatever opinion that anyone finds like, oh damn, this is of course not happening. Adi will support that, bro. So like you can't even give it to him like, oh damn, that's a bold prediction because you know that he's gonna make all the random bold predictions, and of course like one random thing will come true.
Well, Adi, but what do you think, bro? Rahane at 3 looks actually quite good for CSK, especially on tracks that are batter friendly. Balls coming on, he comes in the power play, scores quick runs. That seems to be his role.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, like I feel like all the pitches have surprisingly been very good batting. Like, almost every game's going for 180 runs, 190 runs. Even in Chepauk itself, it's looking more like a batting pitch than the slow track. So yeah, I mean, I was not surprised with Rahane batting so well, because he's just like I was surprised actually in the sense of like him coming one and going so aggressively. Because before,
Hmm.
over the years, it's always been taking time. I feel like he's just given that freedom, because of the batting depth of CSK. I don't think he's ever had it before anywhere. Last year with KKR, I don't think he had it. So this year with CSK having, so much batting depth, I just think especially MSD has given him that freedom to go, just play your game, especially in the power plays, just go attack the bowlers. And I feel like that's helped him a lot. It helped CSK also a lot because compared to Moeen Ali, you can see like past three games, he scored 30 plus in all three games, 31, 37, and 70 runs, I guess. So yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
yeah, it looks like he's pretty settled in that squad. And plus, like a lot of Indians already been there. I feel like he just knows, he's just showing his talents, I feel like. And I mean, I don't think I mean, let's see over time how he goes in the one down, especially with Ben Stokes coming back. Will he replace Moeen Ali or will Rahane go out of the squad? We'll have to see what CSK do. But right now, it's helping them. It's working for them. They've been able to score a lot of runs on the board. So let's see.
bro. Rishi, all of us called CSK finishing, having a good season, finishing in the top two. Some of us called CSK winning. There is no weakness in that batting lineup if you really think about it. With Rahane firing at three, you got Dubey, Raidu, who probably will just come and swing the bat. But then even if they don't do well, you have Jadeja, Moeen Ali, Dhoni. There's just way too much batting for them not to do well. What do you think about it?
I mean, I don't know when was the last time. Maybe to an extent, Mumbai maybe had such a deep batting lineup, but
Yeah,
I really can't think of a batting lineup that's been so deep. When Dhoni is coming in at 7 or 8, that really says a lot. I mean,
yeah,
and yeah, like what you said is true. Like we can't pinpoint, weakness in their team. Even when their pace bowling setup, even when they're having like their own injury crisis, the young bowlers are coming there, being integrated really well into the team. So at this point, you really can't, find a weakness, find an Achilles heel, and
yeah,
all you can say is like at this point, once the Pacers start coming back, it's just going to look even more scarier.
yeah. Once, bro, we'll quickly turn to the top of the table. We'll just talk about Rajasthan Royals also. But they're just doing a brilliant job now. Dhruv Jurel's come in. He's probably going to play that finishers role along with Shimran Hetmeyer. They've got that sorted. Top of the order, you've got Butler, Jaiswal. Badikal played one game here and there. Samson always looks a threat. Is that another team that is sorted for a top two finish, like along with CSK? If you see these two teams finishing in the top two,
So actually, RR was one team that I think we didn't really talk
I
about.
I always gave a shot for RR, bro.
Bro, we didn't in
RR.
review preview also we didn't do like that well for RR. But I actually didn't see the squad before the IPL, and then the first game happened, and then I saw they have again UZ, my favorite UZ, Trent Bolt. First over, he just takes 2 wickets every game.
Every
So
game, bro.
Bolt,
Yeah,
I think last game he didn't play, but yeah, their batting, bro. Like Devdutt, of course, hasn't fired, but rest other than that, Jaiswal, Butler, Sanju Samson. After those two ducks, he's like, I'm gonna score runs, so then he did. So the batting is really good. That like with the impact sub, that role of the all-rounder is not really needed anymore. Like you see how you can get an extra bowler, and then when
yeah,
you have an extra batsman. Like I think that would have hurt them this year with Jason Holder, not exactly an established cricketer in the IPL, but I mean, his role has been like covered by a lot of like the impact subs. Like the batting is again come like
true.
this impact sub. Let it be Parag or Devdutt. They add that batting depth. The bowling again, they had Saini come in for a few games, but they do have bowlers, so that's fine. I think like if you're seeing particularly batting bowling, I think the bowling is really good. So that's one good thing. I actually think they finish in the top four easily this year. Again, my revised top four would be RR, Gujarat, CSK, and RCB.
Still
And I, I,
sticking.
I, I think Mumbai comes somewhere between Mumbai or Gujarat, but yeah, let's see.
Okay, let's quickly touch upon Mumbai. As we speak, Mumbai seem to be closing in on a win against SRH. SRH in 50 or 24. They're six down, but the batting seems to have picked up finally for the Mumbai Indians. Ishan Kishan amongst the runs now. Rohit Sharma, Tilak Varma is consistent. The one consistent player for the Mumbai Indians has been Tilak Varma.
Even Sky has been
Captain.
consistent.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But for the wrong
Let's
reasons.
not forget
What?
Ah,
What
that.
do you
so
think? Yeah.
funny.
What do you think?
12
Yeah.
ducks also he still plays in this team, bro. Anyways, he's not even playing like he's playing number 4 5.
But
Fine. At
today
least
also he
today.
got a chance to bat, but
Yeah, I mean that's
Today
fine.
the
Surya
wicket was,
Surya
my
has the best in the
God, it was so
T20.
frustrating to
That's the
watch
best
the
one,
way he
yeah.
No,
got
that's
out.
what
Surya
like
is top 3 Indian batsmen, right? So he can like he's allowed to do whatever he wants right now.
he's not been the best of form. But Tilak Varma, let's quickly touch upon Tilak Varma. Also, Rishi, he was your pick for uncapped, best uncapped player, bro. He is having a season and a half. Consistent every game. What are you
He
making of him?
he's striking the ball so well. Like it's all clean hits. It's
Yeah,
really
bro.
positive. Like right from the start, he was like our only ray of hope. And right from the RCB game, I mean, it was not a good batting setup to begin with, because when an uncapped player is being our spine of the batting, that is not a good sign. But we're picking up, we're switching gears, so it's looking more and more positive. And the fact that he has not dropped off, he's keeping up with the scores. That is really positive to see.
Bro, Adi, if Mumbai can keep their bowling tight, especially like people like Piyush Chawla, today got sent for a few runs, but if he keeps it tight and say Barendorf does a good job at the top, do you think they have a chance of sneaking into the top four? Vansh is,
No.
yeah,
I
I mean,
don't
for me
think.
also, but yeah.
Dude, I mean, come on, like the two wins they've got till now are against the bottom teams. Like what they beat, who did they beat last week? I mean,
KKR
Delhi
and Delhi.
Capital.
Delhi
Yeah, I
and
mean,
Delhi. Yeah.
Delhi was like they didn't even. I don't even think they
Delhi's
came
a
to the
regulation win
likes
for
of this year.
every team.
And today again, SRS is another team that's struggling. So like these two teams, it's almost like I don't think they're gonna again when you see them playing against the top teams, they struggle to beat them like CSK,
Thought
RCB.
you were gonna have one Mark Ramera, SRH goated. What happened to that?
We're talking about Mumbai, please. Like, let's not deviate from the topic. Anyways,
No, we'll touch
I
on
just
SRH also, but yeah.
yeah, dude. Like, I just do the batting lineup again. Like, I just feel like they're not consistent enough. I mean, fair enough. Ishan has played last game and this game well. Rohit gets those 20 runs, 25 runs, and he just gets out like very silly. Even today, like he just got out like very silly. He was playing very well, and then he just gets out.
Story of Rohit Sharma, but
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Sky, I don't think like he can play cricket like that. He can't bat, with his brains. I mean, again,
honestly,
dude, he just
The
comes to
cricket
swing.
god is going to play for
Dude,
Mumbai now.
he just comes to swing. He doesn't bat to play cricket. So like, I,
Okay.
I don't like have anything with Sky. Like, I just don't expect him to score runs until it's Delhi Capitals or someone when there's like the bottom and they have nothing to play against. But yeah, when you look at the batting, I just don't feel like great enough. Even Tilak Verma, he scored like 20, 25 runs. It's not that. I mean, good thing for them is everyone's scoring 20, 25 runs like consistently,
mm,
and that's that's very good in the T20s, like 20 runs of each player, you get like 180, 190 easily.
mm,
Last two matches you can see like everyone apart from Sky have scored 20, 25 runs, apart from your Green and Ishan, who's Kishan, I mean Ishan, sorry, who scored like 50, 60. So they've been fine, but again the two games they played are against very bad teams, and I just don't think the bowling is good enough, bro. Like when you're giving Arjun Tendulkar, debuts for the season, I just, dude, I look at the bowling lineup, I'm like, it's not that great. I mean, they got lucky last week also, dude. Like, I feel like
yeah,
last game,
bro, like
I feel like it was any other team, they would have easily scored like 220, 230 runs. But you could see how easily, like, Venkatesh Iyer played. Like, he kept hitting, like, the pitch was so good to bat. Like, apart from them, no one else came to bat there. And it was just unfortunate because, like, even Russell, when he came, he was missing all the balls. I feel
yeah,
like it was any other team, they would have easily got like 220, 230. It would have been like an RCB, yesterday's RCB game. Like, it was
yeah,
easily the missing opportunity. And I just feel like they got lucky last game, and this game again, SRH just don't look that great. Overall, I just don't think they'll make it up to the top because they don't have that much of a team.
yeah. You spoke about KKR also, and we witnessed a spectacle of sorts. Rinku Singh, obviously, those 5 6s in an over. Nobody expected it. I'm sure nobody expected it. See these reels going around, and people expected the game to be done, but Rinku
Great
Singh comes up.
cricketer also.
Yeah, a lot of like. I mean, did you guys see it happening at all, dude? And to be fair to everybody who was against Rinku Singh, he's not done anything else this entire IPL. He's been slow, his strike rate's been poor, he's
Exactly,
not done anything. But
Yeah.
bro, where did that come from? Like, Rishi, bro, where did it come from?
bro.
I mean, it was pretty average bowling to begin with. Like
Yeah,
they were, I
yes, they
think,
are.
two full tosses and then two half trackers, and then the full toss also right was on the pads. So like fair enough. We can't take anything away from Rinko Singh, but then the fact that Yash Dayal kept bowling like pretty average, pretty ordinary balls like really helped him. So yeah, like it was not those AB esque shots where it's like quality bowlers like Dale Steyn or Bumrah, they're bowling like dead Yorkers and this guy's just scooping it out. It was like pretty average like bowling display. But nonetheless, we can't take anything away from Rinku Singh. Like five sixes is not a joke on any
Yeah, it's
scale.
not a joke at all.
It's like one Arun Karthik performance,
Oh
bro.
yeah, bro. But that
Mm.
was
Yeah.
once.
But that was seeded 5 times of what Arun Karthik had to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Same,
yeah.
same this thing though, like same
No,
impact.
but yeah, bro. I feel like he's just going to live off that innings for the rest of his life.
Bro, I swear, bro. I think that's all.
He's gonna,
Everybody's going to remember him now. That's
dude, yeah, and he's gonna
that's
use that to come to the Indian squad like how Sky had
No
to
chance.
come into the Indian
There's
squad
no way.
same way.
No, I don't think he makes it
If
in the
he
team.
plays for India, then Tewatia deserves to play, bro. Sad guy.
Oh my
But yeah,
God.
what is
Are you
bro? Please don't.
serious?
That
I
Sharjah
actually
game.
would rather watch Rinku Singh play than Tewatia.
No chance.
But
Okay,
again, dude, even last game he was not that great against Mumbai. He had like a lot of time to play,
Mm-hmm.
and ironically, the wicket he lost was like the same a ball which Yash Dayal ball where he hit 2 sixes in the last
Yeah.
two balls. It was literally the same shot also, but he didn't didn't have that power. It was
yeah,
not
bro.
good.
Like he's not been convincing at all. Again, like KKR are a side that is short of batting clearly, and they'll struggle throughout the course of the season. We'll talk about another team that seems a little short on batting, SRH. Once, bro, but again, talking about amazing batting performances, Harry Brook finally came to the party in the previous game, scored a brilliant 100, but again, he's not really done anything else. He's poor today. He's been poor for the rest of the games. What do you make of this SRH batting side?
This is one of again one of Adi's bold predictions that SRH Mark
Rishi's
Ramera.
also, bro. Rishi said Harry
When
Brook.
where did I
No,
Not
predict
that
on
was
the
SRH
Rishi.
was going to
I
come
podcast,
don't
to
know,
but
the
man.
you've
I
been
had
going on about Mark Ramera. But
I
again,
just
Mark
do that
Ramera
for
said,
fun, bro.
see, this is what I'm saying. When he does it for fun, and then after that, he'll be like, oh, I told you Rahane will play, bro.
I mean, bro,
Anyways,
SRH and what RCB have the same amount of wins, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
regardless, okay, leave that right
interesting.
now. Fine. So,
No, no, but
no,
yeah,
for
Rishi, bro.
SRH, yeah, I mean, tell? Yeah, Rishi.
To be honest, he hasn't had many other like any other good performances. Even today, he like lost his wicket for not many runs. I mean, one isolated performance should not translate into a really good season.
Yeah.
But then again, there's like a really good knock. So let's not take that away from him.
Yeah, but like the problem is it's one game in 5 games, and over the course
Yeah,
of a season, that's 3 games out of the in the entire season.
the
That's
whole
not good
season.
enough,
Yeah,
bunch.
that's
Four,
definitely
bro.
Like,
not good enough.
and
Four.
without Markram firing, without Mayank
Another
really
well played.
firing,
Yeah.
it's been a struggle of sorts for them. Rahul Tripathi is not doing great either. It's been a struggle for SRH. Do you see SRH finishing in the bottom three?
Easy.
Bottom three. I mean, there is a good chance. I mean, for me, it has to be between Mumbai, DC, KKR, and SRH. The bottom three should be. So I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, dude. And let's just like, Adi, anything you want to add on SRH?
Dude, yeah, I mean, dude, the thing is, you look at the team, they actually look pretty good. Like,
Hey, dude, you know one thing. Sorry. I noticed one thing. Okay, I was watching the SRH game today, and bro,
They don't
nobody
have any
wears
all rounders.
jerseys. No, dad, they don't wear jerseys in the stadium. They're all
Hyderabad
wearing like,
fans, bro, they're
yeah,
paid fans, bro. They're paid fans for sure.
bro. They don't have only the flags are there, bro. Nobody wears jerseys only.
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
I
I've
was
never
like, what
watched
the
an
hell?
SRH match to realize what happens
I
in
mean, I
that.
was watching it all this while. I didn't realize what the hell.
Yeah, bro. Like you go just look at the stands and all. Like you'll barely see SRH jerseys. And then I went and saw they don't have a proper kit sponsor, I think.
I mean, to be fair, who wants to wear orange and come, bro? Like,
But that's true, bro. They
um,
have a
it's like
orange
I
is a
wouldn't want to.
very
Yeah,
bad
But
it's
they
like one of
have
the
like
most
a
ugliest
proper
things.
fan base and stuff. You remember when
fan
Robin
base they
Uthappa
have.
was like, you remember the reel where Robin Uthappa was slating them for not having an all rounder,
Yeah,
and
All-rounder,
then
yeah,
when
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
this Orange Army came and they got
yeah,
really offended. But all he was saying is SRH doesn't have an
Which is
all rounder,
true.
and that's not a right way to set up a T20
Which is
squad.
true.
And
yeah.
this is,
And
they
that's
took it
true.
really personally. Like I hope, like we hope you don't do commentary. I mean, not punditry in the future and
Oh,
stuff.
that's damn. That's too
Yeah.
harsh. No, but like yeah, I was just wondering who SRJ's kit sponsors were and why there is
Oh
no
yeah,
jersey sale. Or
actually,
people
this
don't like
is
orange. I don't know. Yeah, I have no
Bro,
idea.
yesterday I realized Chinnaswamy was full yellow than red.
No, no, that's not
I
true.
mean,
It was only one section, bro. That's
This is
all.
absolute
Some
I'm
cap
sorry,
random.
bro.
because
Yesterday was the only time
Max
when I
Lady also
heard.
said the same thing.
Wait. Yesterday was the only time when I heard a home stadium when the home wicket fell. It was still loud. Everyone was cheering.
That is because Dhoni was coming in. That's a
Dhoni
different
was
story.
coming to
No,
bat. That's
bro.
all.
Yesterday when in the
Even
I
end,
know.
RCB
like,
fans were yelling Dhoni, Dhoni, Dhoni.
bro, I'm talking about
Yeah.
when Parnell's wicket and all fell in the end. Everybody was cheering. You couldn't hear
No,
that
no,
silence,
no.
I
bro.
mean, to
In
be
the
honest, there were a lot of CSK fans.
There
There
were
was a
CSK
lot of.
fans. There
there's
were
so
CSK
much.
fans, but there were more RCB fans. Like I don't think it was like even Matthew Hayden was saying this, and Peterson was like, "Shut up, dude! What are you saying?" Like
Yeah,
it's
Mhm.
easily like more RCB fans. It's just the yellow is bright, bro. Like
yeah,
you can't
yeah.
Yeah,
notice
that's
it. Like
true.
that's how you notice it.
True.
It
And
catches
But
the
yeah,
eye.
louder. And louder.
they're not loud.
Easily, bro.
Just
I mean,
that
they
one
won that
moment
game.
when Dhoni was coming into bat, it was loud. But bro, okay, yeah. Also, let's quickly touch upon DC Adi. Bro, they haven't picked up a win yet. The Warner's the one carrying the team, not Mitchell Marsh, not Riley Russo.
The
Let's just
one married.
drop that again. And Vanch also his claims that Riley Russo will come good, bro. Mitchell Marsh will have a banger season.
He hasn't played.
Oh,
Who,
where
Mitchell
the
Marsh?
Russo played 2 3 games and now he's out.
yeah, because he was not good enough.
And the best part is Delhi's batting lineup is very bad. And if he can't hack into this batting lineup, that says a lot about Russo. Vanch.
Yeah,
Wait, who's playing instead of Russo?
Warner, Mitch
Marsh
Marsh.
and
Chauvel.
Warner.
Marsh, yeah.
See, M-
I mean,
Marsh, Warner. Who are the four foreigners? Marsh, Warner,
Nokia,
and
not yeah.
Big
Nokia, and
Nokia, and
I guess
shit.
that's all. I don't. I think last game they played only three foreigners.
no, they
No,
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 played.
before
against
they were
Yeah, they did
Robin
play.
Powell probably
Mumbai, I'll
played.
take it.
He got dropped against RCB. Powell. Who was the other batsman?
They played three foreigners.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, they
DC.
did. Damn.
Yeah, against DC they played three foreigners.
I guess a baller.
Anyways,
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyways, Delhi without a win clearly looks like it's a David Warner team. Nobody's really contributing. What is that face? Who else is playing? You tell me.
bro, he's a see, bro. For me, it's mainly Prithvi Shaw like causing like too much BT for that team because if he literally starts scoring a little more, of not a little more, a lot more,
A lot
then
more, yeah.
yeah, I mean David Warner again. Like I understand that he has to carry that batting lineup. He has to score like 50 or 40 and all. But again, like he's also playing pretty slowly. You see Akshar Patel, the way he's come out and batted. I think Warner, even though there are 3 down, he has to be a little more positive. I think the RCB game he was looking to be positive. He just like got out at the wrong time.
Somebody who got runs for Delhi last game around was ex-RCB and of course Karnataka boy Manish Pandey. Do you guys see him playing a little higher up the
Higher,
order?
yeah.
Yeah, is there a possibility for
Instead of
Marsh
Yash,
opening
yeah.
or not even Yashnu, like just yeah, maybe or send Marsh to open
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Warner and play Manish Pandey at three. Do you guys see that as a
I mean,
possibility?
there's nothing to lose for them. They might as well
Yeah,
experiment right at this point.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, bro. And I don't
Shaw
see
has
the
been terrible, bro. Terrible.
yeah.
But
I
who
swear.
comes in for
Everything
Shaw?
that
Like,
could go wrong has been going wrong for them.
who comes in
Who
for
plays
Shaw?
instead of Shaw is another interesting question actually.
You
Like
think they'll get in
Mm.
Sarfaraz
No, so
back?
you don't need, right? Like that's what you can
no, they play an
you can
extra
put
foreigner. They
Marsh.
play Robin. can play Rovman Powell instead of
Yeah,
Shaw
they
as
can
their
play Riley Russo instead of Shaw.
Riley Russo also if they need to.
Hmm,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
because then he can play at four.
Hmm.
yeah,
Mars is
exactly.
me.
Yeah,
Do you
Marsh
think
can open for
Yashdul
them,
will
but
come to number
it's
three?
just
Number
no,
five,
no,
No,
no.
yeah.
Manish Pandey.
Manish
He's
Who's
going
going
to
to
Pandey.
He'll
come
come
at
number
number
three.
three
five.
then? Pane
Manish
Manish
will.
Pandey.
Pandey.
Pane number three. Bro, it takes too much time for number three.
No, that's fine. No, then he has the
Imagine
time.
in the
Now.
power play, he'll be
At five,
defending
how
every
will he
ball.
take time? At
Huh?
five, he can't take time. At number five, he can't take time.
Yashdul at
Bro, I'm
five,
telling
yeah.
you, bro, you come and waste the power play, bro. Like, generally, if Marsh is opening, you get out in the power play. So then you need someone else to come number three.
No,
I feel
that's the
like
thing.
Russo will come number three over
You need to
this guy.
rely on Marsh and Warner to play a
Bond.
good chunk of the power play.
They should start
Yeah, so
opening with
then,
March.
bro, but
Yeah, it's a possibility.
that team just looks like they just came to chill the IPL. I don't
Exactly.
even think Warner's interested to play. He's just
No,
getting
that's
practice for World Cup. That's all. He's playing his good 50 or 40
Wait,
balls. He's getting.
Mustafizur. Yeah, Mustafizur was a fourth for
Oh,
it. Okay.
correct.
yeah, yeah, but they
Oh,
don't
yeah, he
need that
plays last
extra
one.
bowling option.
Yeah, I mean,
They've
if
got
they
some.
get like Khalil or
They've got some.
Mukesh to play well, then they can drop Fizz and play one of the
Oh, by
batsmen.
the way, the Mumbai game is not closed yet. It's 22 for
Yeah,
9. I mean,
22 of
22 from
9.
9.
Yeah,
Who's batting?
Oh,
Bhuvi and
Samad
Samad.
and Bhuvaneshwar.
Yeah.
Bro,
Anyways, yeah.
Samad. Once just fine was Samad.
it looks like a stretch. But anyways, guys, is there anything else that you guys want to add? Or you want to talk about touch upon particularly?
Punjab.
Oh
Go
yeah,
on
Punjab
bottom
is
three
having a
prediction, bro.
weird
Punjab
season, bro.
who
Like
at this
Looking too
point,
good.
after 4 5 games, everyone tell bottom three and top four.
no, no,
You
no,
want
no,
me to
no.
start?
Will,
Next week,
yeah.
next week.
I mean,
Yeah,
RCB bottom three for sure, but apart from that,
No,
every
no, no.
other team will fight.
Okay,
Joker.
but let's just quickly touch upon Punjab also. Adi. Um, Again, it's a very weird setup. Shah Rukh Khan finished off their last game. They need Dhawan to have very, very big innings for them to really do well in this tournament. Are they like too reliant on him?
Dude, yeah, I mean, over the games, it feels like, dude, again, I mean, last game he wasn't playing, right? Sam Curran played,
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
he
Sam
was a
he
captain,
didn't play
and they
last
won
game,
that
but
game
Sabi
also
Yeah,
helped them
against,
out. Yeah,
true.
yeah,
But
against RCB.
apart from
So,
that game, everything else
yeah,
they've
I mean,
been.
yeah, I mean, Dhawan has hit a lot of runs. He's like second or third in the orange cap. That's like his usual every year. But I feel like over the wins they've got, I feel like it's almost been like a team. Like I feel like they're the only team, that's like you see other games like there's only one player who's changing every game. But this it's like, Sam Curran coming in the last over, balling crucially, only giving like 5 6 runs. I feel like
He's been
it's
pretty good
been
with the
a
ball.
team
Yeah.
effort overall. I feel like they've been able to control over, the 18 19 overs. Then, Sam Curran comes and balls well in that death over. I just feel like overall, I mean, the wins they've got, I've seen, it's been like a team effort. I don't think it's been like an individual effort when it comes to batting. Yeah, I mean, Shikhar Dhawan hit like he scored a lot of runs, but they had like other Prav Simran who came hit in the first 2 3 games also.
yeah,
And last
Yeah.
game Raza came hit, Shah Rukh Khan finished the game. It's just been like each game, like it's like as a team they're just grinding out results. It's not I don't think they won games comfortably. It's almost like grinding on the results. I mean, almost even Rajasthan has almost done the same thing. I just feel like those two teams have been reliant on their team effort overall. Like both them, I feel like they've just got the right balance and they're going as a unit forward. And I feel like that's
Hmm.
what's them.
Yeah, Matthew Shot's also got going. He's got a couple of 30s. I think he's slowly
Hmm.
getting used to the pace of the IPL, and he can be very dangerous if he gets going. And they've also got Rajapaksha in the same side, so together, I think it looks like a bold batting lineup. But again, we'll see how Punjab fares.
yeah.
But that's about it, guys. That was the IPL so far. Review of the IPL so far. 5 games done for each side. As we're speaking, SRH and Mumbai are playing their fifth game. 20 of 7. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, we'll be back next week for the review then.